All right, I seem to be live. Give me a couple minutes here. Infocom, Planetfall, 1983. First off, I'm just, people are asking what I was using to play this with. And I'm using a terminal program, Frotz. And I'm just showing it here in a regular terminal. And to install it, it's sudo apt install, whoops, install Frotz. And you'll see that I'm already installed. And good to go there. Now I'm not using a regular terminal emulator. I'm using the cool retro term emulator to play this, which has absolutely nothing to do with Frotz. It's just a regular terminal emulator, and Frotz will work in any terminal emulator. Now, and like I said, it'd be just same thing, just Frotz, planetfall.z3. Whoops, I misspelled planet. And boom, 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 right? So it starts up. I could use Gargoyle. Let me just pull that up. And Gargoyle is a GUI, I guess, program. Open Infocom, Planetfall, and then and you open the Z3 file. And so that's more of a, because some people have said, well, you should use Gargoyle instead of some ancient terminal program. Well, you know what? I could use Gargoyle. I have Gargoyle. I prefer, for the old Infocom games, to play these in the terminal emulator. It's just a better experience. To change the, now there are some of the newer interactive fictions or text adventures that Frotz doesn't work with, and in that case, yeah, I'll use Gargoyle for like the TADs and the newer interactive fictions that are in a different format. But for the old Infocom stuff, and a lot of the stuff that's not the old Infocom stuff, I just prefer the terminal. And here we got, this is CRT, cool retro term. And like I said, it's just in terminal emulators. And we're ready to start here. All right, let me shrink that down a little bit here. Where's that put it? What's what I do? Oh, I see. I'm just trying not to. And it's a little bit of a delay till I see back what it looks like. Alright, that looks good. So, without further ado, say hi in the chat, and I'll try to keep an eye on that. And here we go. Alright, I think this is the first time on stream that I haven't misspelled this. Oops. I want to frotch that. Alright. And the last time, I thought I was going to play through and get my self a good save point to go ahead to the Lawanda complex. And I ruined the lower elevator card with the magnet, and I didn't realize I did that until about an hour after I did it. So what I'm going to do here now is I'm going to restore to the balcony. And verbose. And yeah, there's ways to kill yourself before you get here, but basically the ship blows up and you got to get in the escape pod. And this is actually where the game really starts. The ship is just a matter, you can fool around a little bit, but the ship is just like, there's nothing you guys just got to wait till it blows up and be in that escape pod and be sitting in the net, because if you're not sitting in the net, you'll get smashed against the side of it and die. So here we are. We crash landed our escape pod and we crawled out of it, and we've got onto the balcony. This is an octagonal room, half carved into and half built out of from the cliff wall. Through the shattered windows which ring the outer wall, you can see ocean to the horizon. A weathered metal plaque with barely readable lettering rests below the windows. The language seems to be a corrupt form of Galalingua. A steep stairway, roughly cut into the face of the cliff, leads upward. A rocky crag can be seen about 8 meters below. And of course, if you read the plaque, which we've done before, we're not supposed to see ocean. We're supposed to see all kinds of stuff. And so, and of course, for those to catch you up on the story, we, up, courtyard. Let's check the map here. I think I want to go, yeah, north. Plain Hall, northeast. And this is a wide east. Okay, we're in the rec corridor. Portals lead north and south. I'm going to check the map. Okay, yeah, so I do want to go. Yeah, I'm where I want to be. Okay. And of course, we've learned that we have to eat and sleep, and we get sick because that's what's going on this planet. Is a disease killed everybody. So let's go ahead and try to do the same thing again this time as I tried to do last time. Except I'm leaving Floyd alone. I'm leaving that lower elevator car. I'm not going to touch any of those magnetic cards until I've gotten rid of that magnet. So the first thing we need to do is get the magnet so we can get the keys, so that we can get the ladder, so that we can get all our cards. And nest corridor. And then we'll see. And then make a save that I can start from that's further along in this story than just the balcony. Holy cow. Dorm corridor. So here we are. We're in Corridor Junction. To the west, to the east, the corridor widens into a well-lit area. And there's, okay, so we want to go south at the mech corridor. And we'll go ahead and let me check this map again. And okay, I do want to grab that bedister, because I still want to go ahead and drop stuff off in the elevator lobby that I'm going to need for the Lawanda complex. So go ahead, east. Get bed dister. And I thought I was sure you could use the box you could put a bunch of stuff in the box and then give it to Floyd to carry around for you, but that didn't work out for me. I thought you could do that. That was weird. Okay, so south, mech corridor south. The corridor here, okay, so we want to go southwest, and I want to go ahead okay, we want to get bar, comma pliers, and I want to grab the I want to go ahead and get flask. Okay, so I can't do that. Okay, let's just get flask. What the hell? Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm carrying way too much stuff. Drop towel. Brochure. Brush. ID. Alright. Criminy. Now let's look again. So I want to grab the get bar, comma pliers, comma flask. I'll go ahead. All right, cool. And I'll go ahead and grab some of that other stuff. Now let's see my inventory. I've got the flask, I've got the pliers, the bedister. Okay, cool. The bar, very important. East. Standing against the rear wall is a large dispensing machine with a spout. Okay, so put flask under spout. The flask is now cool. So go north, 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 and north. And we're at the junction again. Continue east at the elevator lobby. And so I'm gonna drop bedister, comma pliers, push because it's push blue button while I'm here, and push red button. And so when I come back here, the elevator doors will be open, and I'll get them. I think, and I'll deal after I get rid of this magnet. I'll come back this way and stage some other things and get Floyd for the Lawanda complex. Oops. Oh yeah, the teleportation booth. Went the wrong way. So corridor junction, north. Alright. Admin corridor south. This section of hallway seems to have suffered some minor structural damage. The walls are cracked, and a jagged crevice crosses the floor. An opening leads east, and the corridor heads north and south. Examine crevice. Alright. Lying at the bottom of the narrow crack, partly covered by layers of dust, is a shiny steel key. And every now and then as you walk by here, you'll catch the glint of that. Of that key. Alright, so get key with bar. With a spray of dust and a loud clank, a piece of the metal leaps from the crevice and affixes itself to the magnet. It is a steel key. With a tug, you remove the key from the magnet. Alright, drop bar. Alright, cool. Now I'm going to go ahead and save. And I don't want to overwrite balcony, but say got key. So now, which we've already done 2 or 3 times before, south, west, and I've got, okay, and I'm hungry. So what's this? Open kit. Eat red goo. Ooh, that tasted just like scrumptious cherry pie. Alright, back, keep going west. And here we are at the mess corridor in here. Okay. Unlock padlock with key. Get padlock, because you got to remove it from the door. Drop padlock. Open door. North. Alright. I think that spam and eggs is a red herring, because I don't think there's any way to open that. I could be wrong, but here we are. There's a small room, obviously intended as a storage area. On a small shelf is a large, unopened tin can. It has a plain white label which reads Spam and Eggs. A heavy-duty extendable ladder is leaning against the rear wall. Alright, let's try this. Your load is too heavy. Oh boy. Oh, I still have the key. Drop key. Get ladder. Alright, drop kit. Get ladder. Alright, south. East, east, east. Oops, went too far. North. Alright. Drop ladder. Extend ladder. The ladder extends. So, put ladder across crevice. Wait a minute. Am I in the wrong room? Yeah, I'm in the wrong room. North. Oops. Get ladder. Ah! You know what? That's just... Alright, look. Inventory. Alright. Do this again. South. West. Open kits. Eat red goo. West. Unlock. Padlock. With key. Get padlock. Drop padlock. Open door. North. Drop key. Comma kit. Get ladder. Alright, south. East. East. Corridor junction. North. North. And here's... Okay, I'm going to save again. Got key works for me right now. The hallway. In fact, the entire building has been rent apart here, presumably by seismic upheaval. You can see the sky through the severed roof above, and the ground is thick with rubble. To the north is a gaping rift, at least 8 meters across and 30 meters deep. A wide doorway labeled System Monitors leads west. Alright, I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Try this again. Drop ladder. Extend ladder. Put ladder across rift. Alright, that worked that time. North. Admin corridor north. The corridor ends here. Portals lead west, north, and east. Signs above these portals read, respectively, administrative offices, transportation supplies, and plan room. To the south is a wide rift spanned by a metal ladder, separating this area from the rest of the building. So we want to go west. Small office. You have entered a small office of some sort. A small desk faces the main doorway, which lights to the east. Search. Desk. Open drawer. The desk has a drawer which is currently closed. Okay, so there's our kitchen access card and our upper elevator access card. So get kitchen card, comma, elevator card. Got it. Go west again. Large office. This is a large plush office. The far wall is one large picture window, scratched but unbroken, offering a view of this installation and the ocean beyond. In front of the window is a wide wooden desk. the only exit is east. Hey there, Major Upgrade. How you doing? Yeah, I've live streamed this a few times, and the last time I live streamed it, I don't know if you've played this game before or familiar with it, but I had the lower elevator access card and the magnet in my inventory at the same time, and so I ruined the lower elevator access card, and I didn't realize it until about an hour after I did it. So I basically wasted an hour on the last stream. Push the desk through the window. Can you do that? Here, let me search. I'm gonna try that. Search desk after I get open drawer. Get shuttle access card. What the? Why didn't that work? Did I misspell something? Alright. I guess it didn't want me using two adjectives. Alright, I'm going to save. That works. Look again here. This is a large plush office. The far wall is one large picture window, scratched but unbroken, offering a view of the installation and the ocean beyond. I'm going to try that. Why not? If the worst that's going to happen is it's going to tell me no. Nope, don't understand that sentence. No, nothing special about the window. Alright. Well, that was a good try. But I did the last stream before I made that big mistake and didn't realize it about an hour later. I did kill myself on the spaceship before it exploded on. I think I ate the celery, and it was poisonous from the ambassador. But let's see if it understands push desk. You can push the desk. Pushing the large desk isn't notably. Alright. So, now we gotta go. So, yeah, in previous streams, I pretty much completed everything in the Luanda complex, but I didn't have a good save, and I wanted to do it more efficiently because you have a time limit in this game. You get sick, and you have to eat, and you have to sleep. So I want to try to get... So I was trying to do a more efficient, less turns, so that I'm not as sick by the time I do get over to the Luanda complex next time. So, okay, so let's see here. East. So now I'm going to go to the kitchen. Whoops. And back west. Mess corridor. So we go. Okay, here we are. Get canteen. I'm going to go ahead and open it now. And slide, kitchen, card. through slot, drop kitchen card, so it'll be where I need it and I don't have to carry it around with me. I got the glory days of Radio Shack. I had a Commodore 64. I even had a Commodore VIC-20 before I had a 64. The VIC-20 had the cassette tape drive, but I played all these old Infocom games on my Commodore 64 back in the 80s. And south. All right. Food. Okay, so examine machine. All right, so is that canteen open? It doesn't say. So I better open the canteen. Because you can okay, it's already open. Okay, put canteen under spout. Press button. Get canteen. Alright. So we got some food. Yes, I'm using a cool retro term. And I'm just using the terminal app Frotz to play the Z3 file. Lizzie Davis. Alright, so north. I don't think we need to. And we're in the mess hall. North again. Back to the east. Now let's east. Okay, so what do we got here? Okay, I remember what I want to do. So let's go ahead and I don't have, okay, cool. Upper elevator card. Slide. I don't have the lower elevator card yet, so through slot. Push up button. The elevator door slides shut after a moment. Okay, wait. Actually, we can just use Z for wait. The elevator door slides open, go south. And check this real quick. Okay, I want to go northeast. Right? It does look like a Fallout terminal. Yeah, there was a time before Infocom eventually put out books called Invisiclues, and you got these maps, but in addition to getting these maps, you also got a hint book. And what the hint book, it had like about five different answers. And the first one would, and the hints would get more and more, you know, and like the last hint would just tell you how to do it. And you used a marker. They were called Invisiclues because they weren't there. And so if you were really stuck, first you take the easy hint. And you take this marker, and it'd make it, it'd make the hint visible. But when I first started playing these, them hint books weren't out yet. You had to call Infocom for hints. When I first started playing these on my Commodore 64, but later on, yeah, I did get the hint books. But yeah, you had the Invisiclue hints eventually, and you could like you know, you didn't start out and just give you the answer. They gave you hints first that you made visible one at a time. It was pretty neat. All right, so anyway, we're in the comm room. The console on the left side of the room is labeled Receive Station. A bright red light labeled Transmission Received is blinking rapidly. Next to the light is a glowing button marked Message Playback. The console on the right side of the room is labeled Send Station. A screen on the console displays a message. Next to the screen is a flashing sign which says Malfunction in Sending Coolant System. Next to this console is an annunciator. On the annunciator is a funnel-shaped hole labeled Coolant System Manual Override. A blue-colored flashing light is flashing on the annunciator panel. Okay, so we need to remember that there's a blue light. Yeah, a lot of people people mention that they've that their old hint books that they had from 20 years ago. Yeah, they're faded and it's invisible again on most of them. So remember, we need to remember the blue colored light is flashing. But let's go ahead and push button. A voice fills the room. The voice of the Feinstein's communications officer. Stellar Patrol, ship Feinstein to planetside. Please respond on frequency 48.5. SPS Feinstein to planetside. Please come in. After a pause, you hear the officer, in a quieter voice, say, Admiral. No response to any of the standard frequent. The sentence is cut short by the sound of an explosion and a loud burst of static, followed by silence. Now, I didn't do it this time, but there's a room you can go to. Like I said, I'm trying to keep my moves down to a minimum. But in one of the previous streams where I started playing this, you do find out that the defense system's broken, the communication system's broken, and what do they call it? Course control is broken. And then you end up find out you're sick too, so you gotta fix the planetary systems and fix yourself. So anyway, that's a blue button. Alright, so southwest, north, slide elevator card through slot, push down button, some innocuous Hawaiian music oozes from the elevator's intercom. Wait. Alright. Oh no. We go south? Nope. Now we can go south. Let's see here. Do I have the key? I don't have. Okay, drink liquid. Oh, come on. Alright, save. We can call this day 1. So I don't have to go all the way back to the balcony next time. No, this isn't Space Quest. This is Infocom Planetfall from 1983. And this was before Space Quest. There's a lot in common this Space Quest has with this game, as in being a janitor on a spaceship and blah blah blah. But this is actually Infocom Planetfall from 1983. Yeah, Space Quest copied a lot of stuff from this game, it would appear. All right, so where we at? Um, hmm. All right, let's. We're in the elevator lobby west, west, dorm corridor north. All right, here we are. Enter bunk. Ah, the bed is soft and comfortable. You should be asleep. In short order. All right. You wake up feeling refreshed and ready to face the challenges of this mysterious world. You notice that you feel a bit weak and slightly flushed, but you're not sure why. Well, I'm sure why because I've played this before, but we'll find out that we're diseased here pretty quick, and that's why there's no one here. It's just buildings and technology with no people. So, stand. You're on your own feet again. Look, because when you go to sleep, you drop everything. So, get canteen, comma, shuttle card, comma, elevator card. South. Okay, that's the dorm corridor, so I think we got to head west again. Mess corridor, south. Yep. No, there was a Lizzie Davis. No, there's a. We'll find the game. Will tell us later. We find out when we get to the. We're in the Lawanda. No, we're in the Calamontes complex now, and later on, we'll get to the Lawanda complex, and we'll find out why there's no. All right, get kitchen. Get kitchen card. Slide kitchen card through slot. Yep, drop kitchen card. Because when you carry too much stuff, you start fumbling stuff. And then as you say, as you get sicker, it also makes it so you can't carry as much stuff. So, south, put canteen under spout. So it's basically a bunch of puzzles to solve. Get canteen. It's 64-bit. It's a Pentium, and it's 2 cores, 4 threads Pentium. Hell, let's just actually just shows it better. Hard info. And then here we go. Intel Pentium CPU 3825U. 1 processor, 2 cores, 4 threads. So it's actually pretty decent. It's not that bad, but it's still a cheap laptop. It was Ubuntu certified hardware for $1404, and I paid $300 for it. 5 years ago, I think. So it's not, it's not a $200 laptop. It was a $300 laptop, but it's it's not that it's not the thousands of dollars. Okay, what OS? This is a I'm running Xubuntu 20.04 actually, and if you'll notice, this is this is not this is not XFCE. This is the old Unity desktop. So I've installed the old Unity desktop on Xubuntu, and so the desktop environment is not XFCE, even though this is Ubuntu. It's I've installed Unity 7 on here, and I can log out and then log back into a Ubuntu session and log back into a Unity session. I originally put Unity on vanilla Ubuntu GNOME, but this laptop just didn't like it. It didn't run fast, whereas and I don't know, Unity's a kind of underrated. While we're talking about Unity, like, oh man, and the first, I got to admit it, the first time I tried Unity, I hated it. I was like, what the hell? If I wanted a tablet, if I wanted a tablet OS, I'd buy a tablet. And I was against Unity at first, but I made myself live in it for a couple weeks, and I ended up really liking it. So, and I hadn't used Unity for a couple years because, I used Unity during the 1604 cycle, and then when 1804 came, I went back to Xubuntu, which is where I started with. But I've been liking Unity this time around. I haven't even themed the XFCE on this install yet, so. But yeah, I didn't like Unity at first, but then once you actually get into it for a couple weeks, like one of the things is weird is like the desktop stuff here is over here on the left instead of the right. And you think it's weird at first, but why? It makes sense because everything is over here on the left. So why do you gotta drag your cursor all the way over here just to close a window? It's like it's actually Unity actually makes a lot of sense once you settle into it. Now there are a couple things I don't like the top. You can make this launcher auto hide, but you can't make the top panel. You can't. There's no auto hide for the top panel. And another thing that, let's just go ahead. I've got this Mobuntu theme going on. And in XFCE, I can have the system theme be Moibuntu, but then I can have a separate theme for the window manager and do a dark theme for the window manager. And but you don't have on a Unity. You're just stuck. So my window manager, if I was in XFCE, could be dark themed, and I wouldn't have this white blasting at me when I open a window. And but Unity don't have the option for a separate theme for the window manager. But overall, I like it. So, all right. So where are we at? We're in the kitchen. North. And north again. All right. So, what color was that light? Was it? I hope it was blue. That's what I think it was. East. East. Already? All right. I should have went north and grabbed the survival kit too. Actually, let's go ahead. Drink liquid. Back to the kitchen already. Dang it. West. West. North. I'm going to get that kit while I'm here. South. South. So we got to do this again already. South. Put canteen under spout. Push button. Get canteen. Yeah, you have to eat and sleep in this game. It's a Enchanter. Enchanter is another one that you have to do that also. I haven't played Enchanter in a long time. So let's try this again. East. East. South. 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 All right. Coolant. I think it was blue. That was the blue light was flashing. I think we've already put the flask under the stout. So it's hopefully that was blue. Push blue button. Get flask. You might be able to. I can't remember all of the... Okay, so let's... just go ahead and wake up Floyd. And get this... This is where I messed up last time. I went ahead and got this lower elevator card immediately. While I still had the magnet in my inventory, and I didn't know that I ruined that card with the magnet till about an hour later. And it's like, oh man. So, search robot. Now you don't have to search the robot. Eventually, it's random. Here, let me type this. Oh, I already took it. So, if you don't search the robot, there's a random chance, but it's random, that if Floyd sees you using like the upper elevator card, there's a random chance he'll say, "Hey, I've got one of those," and gives it to you. There's also a random chance that that doesn't happen. So, oh, Infocom had the best. Infocom made the best text adventures. They're just all there is to it. Let's try it now. Let's examine robot. Turn on robot. Of course, this will seem to fail. All right. Northwest. North. 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 Okay, we're back to the junction. Oh, there we go. We're in the elevator. You have entered a teeny room. All right. The robot you were fiddling with in the robot shop bounds into the room. "Hi," he says, with a wide and friendly smile. "You turn Floyd on. Be Floyd's friend, yes?" Yep. Pet Floyd. Floyd gives a contented sigh. Okay, I'm in the elevator, so slide. Upper. Elevator. card through slot. Push up button. Infocom were the first ones. I'll try that Kiss Floyd. Infocom was the first ones where before that was more than just a 2-word parser. Elevator door slides shut after a moment. Okay, so let's wait. South, northeast. Yeah, cool. It was blue. So let's inventory. Pour fluid into funnel. Oh, chemical fluid. So you got like adjectives and everything before I forget what I was saying. The liquid disappears into the hole. The lights on the annunciator panel blink rapidly, and all go off except one. A black light. Make sure I still have the flask. Yep, alright. So, southwest, north. Slide, upper elevator card through slot. Floyd absent-mindedly recites the first 600 digits of pi. Push down button. Wait for it. Some more Hawaiian music. South. West. South. 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 All right. Put flask under spout. Push black button. Get flask. Whoops. Geek the flask. I'll see. Oh, man. All right. All right, let's see here. Oh, I still have, okay. Put kitchen card in uniform. All right, and put shuttle card in uniform. What else? I need put lower elevator. I was trying to carry too much stuff. All right, look. Get upper card, comma, flask. Put flask under spout. Push black button. Cool. Floyd rushes into the room and barrels into you. Oops, sorry, he says. Floyd, not looking at where he was going to. Alright, try this again. Get flask. Got it. Cool. Yep. I'm pretty sure Cool Retro Term is available for all the distributions. It's just called Cool Retro Term. It's north. What the heck? There we are. Back east. All right. One more time, hopefully. Or actually, two more times. Through slot. Slide upper. And there's a bunch of different presets for this Cool Retro Term too. You can push up button. It can be green screen. Floyd sings an ancient ballad, totally out of key. Floyd relates some fond memories about his robotic friend, Lazarus. All right, south, northeast. Pour chemical fluid into funnel. The liquid disappears into the hole. The lights on the annunciator panel blink rapidly and then go dark. The coolant system warning light goes off and another flashes, indicating that the help message is now being sent. Alright, so, cool. I'm going to save. Call this communications. Because we fixed communications. And then like when you use save and Floyd's around, Floyd's eyes light up. Oh boy, are we going to try something dangerous now? Oh yes, kiss Floyd. That was a request. You receive a painful electric shock. That's hilarious. So don't kiss Floyd. Southwest. North. Slide. Upper. Elevator card. Through slot. Push down button. And we're going to go ahead and drop. Whoops. Upper elevator card. Oh boy. Alright, so south. Alright. Oh shoot. Oh well. Alright, let's what's in my inventory here? Drop flask. Don't need that anymore. And get pliers, comma, bed is store. Cool. Right. Here, I'm gonna take a quick break. But while I do, let's see here. Make a window out of this. I want to show you guys something that I think is hilarious. So, this is like, for all you neckbeards out there, this is hilarious. And then I'll be right back. John, yeah, I know where it's at here anyway.
Oh, Woody here for Hippie Fiasco Rides again. I just wanted...
Not wearing a mask.
Oh, come on.
Up with the
In the heaven anymore. No, your flag cow won't get you. In the heaven any... Oh, John Bryan, I love him so much.
Don't watch this fake commercial. This is hilarious. I'll be right back.
over thousands of years of evolution, we found something that just didn't work out fair. Why did men get to keep their nice furry necks and women did not? So during this worldwide pandemic, we came up with a solution. Since most people are wearing their masks just dangling down under their chin, why not take advantage of that situation and introduce you to our new breakthrough product we call the Ladies Neckbeard. It's very fashionable and even more functional. If you're just relaxing, reading a book, wearing a hat, and a stranger walks up not wearing a mask, you can just reach down to yours, lift it up over your face, and you'll be protected. Our patented antibacterial, self-sanitizing fur will keep you looking and feeling great. As we're sheltering in place and the air conditioners are going this summer, we know you love the comfort of this nice, toasty neck beard. So, order today from Robco. Robco. We make the beards grow. We make everything groovy. Robco.
Hello, Woody here for Hippie Fiasco Rides again.
So that's Hippie Fiasco Rides Again. It's a musician that does late night streams. Pretty good music too. I just thought that was hilarious. I thought anyone that's into Linux would love the ladies' neckbeard thing. But yeah, I thought that was just hilarious. All right, I'm back. Whoa, no. Don't. So back to the game. You're right. You can even Oh, that's great. Yeah, so that's a folk musician that does late night live streams and I thought that was hilarious. Um, south. All right, so we got get lower card. Slide Rator card slot. Push down button. Jesus. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I had to share the neckbeard commercial. All right. So we're going down now. Down, down, down. Door to the north, which is closed. Wow. How long does it take? There we go. North. Waiting area. This is a concrete platform, sparsely furnished with benches. The platform continues to the east, and to the south is a metal door. So we go east. Oh boy, we're really close here. This is a wide flat strip of concrete which continues westward. A large transport of some sort lies to the south, its open door beckoning you to enter. A faded sign on the wall reads Shuttle Platform, Calamanti Station. Okay, I'm going to save again. Shuttle. So, south. This is a cabin of a large transport with seating for around 20 people, plus space for freight. There are open doors at the eastern and western ends of the cabin, and a doorway leads out to a wide platform to the north. Let me consult. What happens if... Let's go. Boy, it's going to be close. Alpha Control West. This is a small control cabin. The control panel contains a slot, a lever, and a display. The lever can be set at central position, or it can be pushed up to a position labeled plus, or pulled down to a position labeled minus. It is currently at the center setting. The display, the cabin window. Okay, here's where you see a featureless concrete wall. Oops. East. East. Alpha Control East. Okay. So, get shuttle card. Nice. Oh boy, I might have just missed it. Shuttle controls activated. All right. Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting. But actually, it was the upper elevator card I used. They want you to be... You got so many different cards, they want you to be very specific about which one. So, I think I figured this out by trial and error. But let's go ahead and try this. Push lever. The lever is now in the upper position. The control cabin door slides shut and the shuttle car begins to move forward. The display changes to 5. And so now we're going to wait. The shuttle car continues to move. The display blinks and now reads 10. The shuttle car continues to move. Display blinks and now reads 15. You pass a sign which says limit 45. All right, we're at 20. We're at 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. All right. Pull lever. The lever is now in the central position. The shuttle car continues to move. The display still reads 60. The tunnel levels out and begins to slope upward. A sign flashes by which reads halfway mark. Begin deceleration. And let's pull lever. And wait. And wait. And wait. And wait. And wait. And hopefully nice! The shuttle car continues to move. The shuttle car is now as you near it, and we're still reading 5. So, yes, the shuttle car glides into the station and comes to rest on the concrete platform. You hear the cabin doors slide open. Now, you forgot to engage the seatbelt. Now, so that's through trial and error to accelerate to 60, because what I usually do is I'll somehow manage to stop right before this and run into the wall. And depending upon how hard you run into the wall, so that's like, so yeah, 60 is the magic number to not crash. So that all right, west, yep, shuttle car Alfie, and north, and we're at the Lawanda platform. So save Lawanda. So this is where I was trying to get to the last time I live streamed, and I just ended up ruining my lower elevator access card with the magnet instead. So yeehaw. And when you save with Floyd's with you, it's funny. Floyd's eyes light up. Oh boy, are we going to try something dangerous now? It's Unity 7, but I've got it installed on Ubuntu 20.04. And I haven't used it for a couple years, up until about a month ago. All right, so east. You're in the middle of a long mechanical stairway. It is not running and seems to be in disrepair. Fork. This is a hallway which forks to the northeast and southeast. To the west is the top of a long escalator. Floyd follows you. Alright, so let's see here. We're in the Lawanda complex. See, I've played and solved this game before, so I'm going to go ahead and use the map. If it's something I haven't played before, it's treating me good enough that I haven't that I haven't been into a XFCE session long enough to theme it. I've just been staying in Unity. So there's a couple complaints like there's no auto hide for the top bar, and then like I was mentioning earlier, in XFCE you can have a desktop theme. Whoops. And then have a separate theme for your window manager, and Unity doesn't give you that option. You've just got one theme. So, but I've been staying out of XFCE. So, but anyway, where are we? Okay, well, I'm on to complex. So, but the main thing I'm worried about right now is because I don't know how soon I'm going to have to sleep. So what I'm trying, I want to go straight for the teleportation booth card so I can get back to sleep real quick. And I think, okay, that's in the lab uniform. So where are we at? Alright, so we want to go southeast. And then when we get to the main lab, go south. Okay. And there's a couple. But then there's also reasons to go this way first. So. Yeah, let's go. I remember those early graphic adventures, and I also remember, back on my Commodore 64, that man, these even back then I was like this isn't better, this is worse. The text was better than those old early graphic adventures, in my opinion. Alright, I'm going to go straight for the teleportation booth card first, I think. So, Project Corridor West. There is a curving hallway leading east and northwest. There is no... Okay, so, let's see, we just want to go east. Project Corridor. You are at the center of a long east-west hallway. A doorway labeled ProjCon Office opens to the south. East. Project Corridor East. The hallway ends here but continues back towards the west. Doorways lead north, south, and east. South. Alright. This is the main computer room for the project. The only sign of activity is a glowing red light. The exits are north, west, and northeast. To the south is a small booth. There is a pile of computer output here. Floyd follows you. Floyd examines the glowing light. With a concerned frown, he says, "Uh-oh. Computer is broken." A doctor person once told Floyd that the computer is the most important part of the project. Did I? Oops. Oh well. So, I meant to go to the lab and I went to the computer room instead. That's okay though, because that's important, because Floyd has to see that computer printout. Otherwise he won't and so if Floyd's not with you when you come in here, you have to show him that computer output because he has to know that computer's broke. And then something else. I'm gonna try to. I'm trying to think of what a good schedule would be like on a once or twice a week at the same time. I like playing these old text adventures on a live stream once or twice a week. I'm trying to think of what a good time for that would be. And I'm thinking of Zork 2 next, possibly. So, okay, back to main lab. This is the heart of the project's vast laboratory complex. There are exits to the west and southwest and heavy metal doors to the northeast and southeast. A small doorway leads south. Floyd follows you. South. Lab storage. This is a teeny room for the storage of laboratory supplies. The sole exit is to the north. Hanging on a rack is a pale blue lab uniform. Sewn onto its pocket is a nondescript logo. The odds and ends on the shelves include a small round object, which closer inspection reveals to be a fresh laser battery. I've already did Zork. I didn't do Zork on live stream, but I've got a Zork playthrough on my channel, busted up into 4 parts already, Mitchell. But Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy's 1, 2. I haven't played that one in a long time. Zork 1, 2, and 3 I've played within the last couple years, maybe 3 years. Alright, so what we want to do here, we want to search uniform. Oh, lab uniform. Search lab uniform. You discover a small piece of paper and a teleportation access card in the pocket of the uniform. Alright. Let's see here. We have, so we can drop the shuttle access card and the lower, so we can drop both those cards. So we can get rid of the shuttle access card and the lower elevator access card now. So, drop shuttle card. Whoops. Drop elevator card. Whoops. Get teleportation card. Comma, paper. Read paper. Oh, cool. The paper's got the combination to the conference room. That's nice. All right, so I'm going to save again. Lawanda. So, north. This is the heart of the project's vast laboratory complex. I'm going to check the map again. Okay. So I'm going to go west and north now. And we're in the library. This is a carpeted room, thick with dust, with exits to the north and south. To the west, up a few steps, is a wide doorway. A small booth lies to the east. You catch a glimpse of a small object nestled amongst the dust. Examine dust. Examine object. The spool is labeled Helicopter Operating Manual. Okay, I don't need... Let's see what's west. This is a large carpeted room with a desk and many small tables. On the desk is a machine with a screen and a small circular opening. It seems to be turned off. Alright, so I don't need to play the helicopter spool. There is another spool I need to play, but this isn't it. So let's go east. Systems corridor east. The hallway ends here with a large doorway leading east and smaller doorways to the north and south. The northern doorway is labeled Planetary Course Control. Alright, let's head north. This is a long room whose walls are covered with complicated controls and colored lights. Two of these lights are blinking. The first one reads Bedister Failure. The other light reads Critical Diversion from Planned Course. In one corner is a large metal cube whose lid is closed. So, planetary course control is broken, and that's why we're seeing ocean instead of a valley when we first land, and we're too close to the sun. So let's open lid. All right. Get fused this door with pliers. Nice. So put good Bedister in cube with pliers. Alright, put good Bedister right in cube. Done. The warning lights go out and another light goes on. Look. This is a long room whose walls are covered with complicated... Blah, blah, blah. One blinking light says, Course diversions minimizing. Alright, cool. Alright. Floyd bounds into the room. Floyd here now, he cries. So cool, we fixed planetary course control. there's a bunch of different versions of Frauds for Windows, but yeah, not there. I don't cool. I think someone has managed to get cool retro term to run in WSL, but I'm not sure. Where was I? Oh, you notice that you feel unusually weak and you suspect you have a fever. Uh-huh. So, south, west. This section of hallway has a doorway to the north. Systems corridor west. The corridor bends here, leading east and southwest. A doorway opens to the northwest, and a narrow stairway leads down to the north. Alright, I gotta look at the map. Alright, so let's go northwest first. I think it's just, let me try this. If I remember right. I think it's just cool dash retro dash term. We'll find out here. Yep, that's cool dash retro dash term is the name of the package. I thought I remembered that right. And of course, cool dash retro dash term is CRT, so that's cool. I was going to go northwest. Infirmary. You have entered a clean, well-lighted place. There are a number of beds, some complicated-looking equipment, and many shelves that are mostly bare. Lying on one of the beds is a small red spool. On the low shelf is a translucent bottle with a small white label. At the bottom of the bottle is a small quantity of medicine. Alright, so let's get spool. Well, I don't need diffused bed ester anyway. But read bottle. Disease, suppression, medicine, experimental. All right. Get bottle. Oh, open bottle. Drink medicine. The medicine tasted extremely bitter. Drop bottle. Alright, get red spool. And what am I carrying? Oh, okay. I don't need the pliers anymore, so I can drop the pliers. Alright. So I got the okay. So southeast, systems corridor west. The doorway opens to the northwest, and a narrow stairway leads down to the north. So let's go north, even though I do want to end up um, yeah, north. Repair room. You're in a dimly lit room filled with strange machines and wide storage cabinets, all locked. To the south, the narrow stairway leads upward. On the north wall of the room is a very small doorway. Laying face down at the bottom of the stairs is a motionless robot. It appears to be damaged beyond repair. Okay, let's see if we can look through small doorway. You can make out a small supply room of some sort. Let's try going north. It's a robot-sized doorway, a bit too small for you. Look. So where's Floyd? Well, while we're waiting for Floyd, oh, here we are. Floyd bounds into the room. Floyd here now, he cries. Floyd points at the fallen robot. That's Achilles. He was in charge of repairing machinery. He repaired Floyd once. I never liked him much. He wasn't friendly like other robots. Looks like he fell down the stairs. He always had trouble with one of his feet working right. A planner person once told me that's why they named him Achilles. All right. Floyd, comma, north. So we can, you can command your companion here. Floyd squeezes through the opening and is gone for quite a while. You hear thudding noises and squeals of enjoyment. After a while, the noise stops and Floyd emerges, looking downcast. Floyd found a rubber ball inside. Lots of fun for a while, but must have been old because it fell apart. Nothing else interesting inside, just a shiny Fromit's board. All right, so let's drink liquid. Oh, come on. Now I need to wait for Floyd again. All right. Floyd. Comma. Get from its board. Floyd shrugs. If you say so. He vanishes for a few minutes and returns holding the Fromit's board. It seems to be in good shape. He tosses it toward you, and you just manage to catch it before it smashes. All right. So, save, and that's good. So now we want to go south, east, and north to planetary defense. This room is filled with a dazzling array of lights and controls. One light, blinking quickly, catches your eye. It reads, circuit board failure. Warning, this board controls the discrimination circuits. So, Planetary Defense blew our ship up because it malfunctioned. So let's open panel. All right, let's get first from its you jerk your hand back as you receive a powerful shock. All right, let's try this. Get second from its. I might need the pliers here. Oh, wait a minute. That worked. The Frommets board slides out of the panel, producing an empty socket for another board. Put shiny board into socket. The card clicks neatly into the socket. The warning lights stop flashing. Floyd whistles tunelessly. All right, so Planetary Defense is repaired. Now, cool. So, so we fixed Planetary Defense. So, and we still have the red spool, right? So let's go west. Put red spool into machine. Turn on machine. The gestation period of the disease following exposure, medical procedures. What's going on here? Okay, it's I don't know, I think I dropped out for a second. But all right. So that was just information about the disease. So there's another. All right, let's see here. Where haven't I not been yet? I'm going to have to probably sleep pretty soon. Okay, so I probably should have read the printout, but oh well. Okay, so unless I got to get out of here, I think I got to go to the BioLock next. Because I need that miniaturization access card. I remember that much. So, east, south, east. All right. Heavy metal doors. Southeast. Okay, open. Bio lock door. Southeast. This is the first half of a sterilization chamber to prevent contamination of the delicate biological experiments in the biolab which lies beyond. The door to the west leads to the main lab, and the biolock continues eastward. East. Is this a squash court, he asked? Huh. I don't understand that. This is the second half of the sterilization chamber leading from the main lab to the biolab. The door to the east, leading to the biolab, has a window. The door at the western end of the bio. Alright, so let's look through. Alright, here we are. You can see a large laboratory, dimly illuminated. A blue glow comes from a crack in the northern wall of the lab. Shadowy, ominous shapes move about within the room. On the floor, just inside the door, you can see a magnetic striped card. Floyd stands on his tiptoes and peers in the window. "Looks dangerous in there," says Floyd. "I don't think you should go inside." He peers in again. "We'll need the card there to fix the computer." I know. Floyd will get card. Robots are tough. Nothing can hurt robots. You open the door, then Floyd will rush in. Then you close the door. When Floyd knocks, open door again, okay? Go. Floyd's voice trembles slightly as he waits for you to open the door. All right. All right. I'm going to I've been on for almost a couple hours, I think. I'm not sure. Maybe it's only been an hour. But I'm going to get this miniaturization card, and I'm probably going to quit now for myself. But let's see. Open door. The door opens, and Floyd, pausing only for the briefest moment, plunges into the biolab. Immediately, he is set upon by hideous, mutated monsters. More are heading straight toward the open door. Floyd shrieks and yells to you to close the door. Close door. From within the lab, you hear ferocious growlings, the sounds of a skirmish, and then a high-pitched metallic scream. You hear, slightly muffled by the door, 3 fast knocks, followed by the distinctive sound of tearing metal. Open door. Floyd stumbles out of the biolab, clutching the mini booth card. The mutations rushed towards the open doorway. Closed door. Oh, hey. And not a moment too soon. You hear a pounding from the door as the monsters within vent their frustration at losing their prey. Floyd staggers to the ground, dropping the mini card. He is badly torn apart, with loose wires and broken circuits everywhere. Oil flows from his lubrication system. He obviously has only moments to live. You drop to your knees and cradle Floyd's head in your lap. Floyd looks up at his friend with half-open eyes. Floyd did it. Got card. Floyd, a good friend, huh? Quietly, you sing Floyd's favorite song, the Ballad of the Star-Crossed Miner. Oh, they ruled the soul. Anyway, I'm not going to sing this. As you finish the last verse, Floyd smiles with contentment, and then his eyes close as his head rolls to one side. You sit in silence for a moment in memory of a brave friend who gave his life so that you might live. All right. So, I'm going to save it here. Luanda works. I'm pretty sure that all we got left to do now is repair the computer. And I'm going to go need to get the laser to do that. And so oh wow, my ranks went way up. Your score would be 56 out of 80 points. It is day 2 of your adventure. Current Galactic Standard Time, adjusted to your local day cycle, is 61:78. This score gives you the rank of Planetary Commodore. Do you wish to leave the game? Yes is affirmative. Yes. All right. Hit any key to exit. Does anybody have a keyboard with an any key? I can't find the any key anywhere. But anyway. So. I'm going to end it here. I'll probably start this up. Maybe I'll start this up again. Maybe we can finish this game tomorrow night around the same time in the vicinity of 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I'll try to jump on here again, and maybe we can fix this computer and win this game. I think that's all we got left to do is to repair that computer. So, till next time, thanks for watching, and thanks for everybody in the chat. It's been fun. I'm going to try to, like I said, I'm going to try to think of a schedule about like a couple days a week, maybe 3, that I play some kind of old text adventure, or maybe even a new one. There's a couple newer ones from the yearly competition that I've played and liked. So, but for right now, I'm planning that tomorrow at 8 Mountain Time, I'm going to try to finish Planetfall. I think it's been about, other than these recent live streams, it's probably been about 10 years since I played this one. I have played it on like Windows XP was the last time I played it and completed it. I never did finish the game when I had the Commodore 64. I just didn't solve it all. It took till much later. But so tomorrow night, I'm gonna plan on hopefully finishing this game. It'll probably be day 3 of the adventure because I'm sure it's got to be time to sleep pretty soon. Plus, I got to go refill my canteen. I have to get the laser. I'm going to need the laser to repair the computer. And so, go ahead and close that. Close that. And end stream. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time I'm up here online. Like I said, tomorrow night I'll try to finish this game. Yeah, oh wow, it's been a little over 2 hours. I'm ready to I'm ready to quit for now. Thanks for watching. See you later.